He's saying, of course we can't hear it from our vantage point. But still in Monterey Park here, a residential area, homes on either side of the street. A lot of people just coming home from work, trying to get home, and there's this pursuit going through their neighborhood. I'm sure they weren't expecting that this Friday evening. So I'm hearing that they are asking for the police canine to come to the pursuit. Just for when this does come to an end, they'll have a canine here. And of course, thank you to everyone who is joining us from the NBC4 News at 6 o'clock. We thank you for your viewership. We continue to follow this pursuit making its way through surface streets in Monterey Park. I just threw some information up on the screen. If you'd like to watch us on your smart television, there's the info that you need. Just search for NBCLA on the Roku, Apple TV apps. We're also on Fire TV, and of course, always on NBCLA.com. Eliana Marino up here in News Chopper 4 alongside my pilot James Pollard. Thank you to everyone who has been following along with us. This pursuit started in the East LA area of the Sheriff's Department. Stolen car was what they believed it was. They tried to pull him over, but he failed to yield and the pursuit was on. The vehicle is described as a 1999 gold Dodge Durango. Thank you to our follower, Mike Fisher. M. Fisher 1274 for giving me the information on the car. We appreciate that. This is a chase that has been going on now for about an hour or so. It was on the freeway at one point, and when he did exit the freeway, however, the CHP had set up a spike strip and he ran right over it, causing major damage to the two front tires. So at this point, he's only got the two good rear tires. He's also got something funky going on with his rear lights that continue to flash. Unclear why. But the car's also really darkly tinted, so it's really difficult to see inside and know possibly how many people may be inside. But it is a larger car, so there's a possibility. Hey, going into a cul-de-sac, Jim says. So Jim's got the pursuit at his side, so he can see up ahead, and he sees that this is going into a cul-de-sac. So let's see if this brings things to an end. It's got to bring things to an end, considering the condition of this vehicle. He's either parking or he's going to try to reverse. He better not try to reverse into that officer. Don't do it. Oh, don't. Okay. Don't go at the officers. If he goes at them, that's assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer. But you can see that they try to ram him. Officers are out of their vehicles. The driver is still inside. He's essentially pinned in. Guns are drawn. I'm ready to widen out as soon as I see anything that makes me nervous. You never know at the end of these pursuits what can happen. So let me take off the map. You don't need that anymore. But where we're at is Monterey Park. It's a cul-de-sac. We pretty much figured that if he drove into a cul-de-sac, that would be it. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Again, officers with their guns drawn, Sombrero Drive at Avion Drive here in Monterey Park. Still no movement. Jim, if I could ask you to get us a little closer to the driver's side. Thank you. That way I can watch him. Okay, here we go. The CHP officer is going to try to break the window because, again, those windows are darkly tinted. It's really difficult for them to see inside. But Jim's bringing us around so that we can try to look at the driver's side. Okay, we're starting to see pepper ball rounds. There we go. He's burning rubber just on the other side of that tree. You're going to see a lot of the smoke because he's trying to get out of this situation that he's gotten himself into. Accelerating. That's why we're seeing all of this smoke, burning the rubber on this tire, on these tires. Wow. Looks like a scene out of a movie. Incredible. Those CHP cruisers covered up by the smoke. The driver still in the car, refusing to come out. Monterey Park police are on their way to assist because this is their jurisdiction. We're in Monterey Park. Wow, what an incredible turn of events. A pursuit that, for the most part, was relatively calm comes to this crazy end here in a cul-de-sac after officers attempt to box this guy in. And he's still not giving up. You see him still revving the engine, trying to get out of it, but that car's not going anywhere. He's moving around, hitting the accelerator. That's why we're seeing all of this smoke. Wow. Absolutely wild. If you're wondering where the officers are, they just retreated to that rear CHP vehicle. So they're back there. They're okay. Their guns are drawn. I'm hearing just one at gunpoint. So at this point, it seems like it's just the driver. But you never know in a situation like this when the windows are so darkly tinted. It's a larger car. It's really difficult to see. If you live in this area, stay inside, folks. I know you can't help but come and take a look, but this is a situation where you don't know what's going to happen. Again, we're Sombrero Drive at Avion Drive here in Monterey Park. I'm seeing Sparks because he's not giving up. He just keeps on hitting that accelerator. Yeah, the officers think they see fire, which means that the fire department's going to